Hiya folks, JD here, and while I'm still waiting for the next load of quadcopters to arrive, I wanted to do something a little bit different this week. I get a lot of questions and comments based around video, based around stabilization, based around gimbals, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to devote pretty much a week of just looking at video stabilization on some of the toy quadcopter videos that we've been looking at for the past couple of weeks. So for this, what I did is I picked between 4 and 5 different quads. I went out on Saturday gone and I just flew them. I wasn't particularly careful about how I flew them, my movement rather. Because I just wanted to get that video, and I wanted it to be I wanted the video to move as much as possible, so when I stabilize it, you can see the difference. It'll stand out. Now, what is digital stabilization? Well, it works in a number of ways. The most popular way, which is the same way as the GoPro 7 Black works, same way as iMovie works, same way as Final Cut, is you have your video, you'll ask the application to then stabilize that video. The application will take a portion of that video, like a square, and inside that video, inside that square, it'll stabilize just that. So it doesn't do the whole video, it does a portion of it. And then it expands that to fill the screen to give you your video. Now, with resolutions such as 4K, 2.7K, you're not going to notice that much. In fact, I've stabilized some video over the past couple of months with my Hubsan Xeno, even though it doesn't need it, but I've just done it for testing purposes. And the before and after, you can't really see that much of a difference. With these toy grade quadcopters, because the quality from the lens and from the sensor isn't there to begin with, you're going to notice that there is a lot of quality drop. There's a lot of movement within the quadcopter when it's stationary. When the quadcopter is turning, it looks very smooth, but you're also going to notice that the color level has dropped, the quality has dropped, everything just looks a little bit more blurred, and that is to be expected. That's part of the stabilization process. So what I thought I would do today is I would take you through first how to stabilize video on the iPhone, on iMovie, and then how to stabilize video on Final Cut Pro. It's a very, very simple process. Takes a little while, depends on the horsepower you have behind driving those two applications. The newer Macs will be able to do it without any issue, and then in a couple of weeks we'll look at Power Director and a couple of others as well on the Windows side of things. So with this whole stabilization, the whole art of it is to get your quadcopter video to look as smooth as possible. Now, personally, I don't like ultra smooth video. I think it takes something away from the flight. I prefer to have a little bit of rock, a little bit of roll. I don't much like jello. That does take away from it. But I don't like to have 100% smooth and steady video, unless it's a gimbaled quadcopter. Then you know exactly what you're going to get out of the tin. So, first of all, let's set up iMovie and get your particular video stabilized. That's a very simple process. Now let's look at Final Cut Pro. Now, by looking at those two editing softwares, I hope that's helped you in your stabilization needs. If it hasn't, drop me a line. I'll see if I can help you further. Now, with stabilization, don't forget that it is very simple to do, but you are going to lose. Same as I said at the beginning of the video, you're going to lose some quality, you're going to lose some color, you're going to lose some clarity. If you're playing with the higher resolutions, 8K, 4K, 2.7, you should have enough data inside that video file to begin with, where you can start to chop and change it, and you're not going to notice too much about it. If you're on the 720p or 1080p Chinese scale of things, which they say are 1080 and they clearly are not, it's the total wrong pixelization, then you are going to notice a drop in quality, a drop in color. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and ring that bell too. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.